If you are currently conceiving and you are in your first trimester looking for ways to stay in shape while you're going through so many changes with your body, or you're an aspiring mama who's looking to get pregnant soon in 2025, then you came to the right place. This video is just for you. Pregnancy and fitness. Pregnancy is a beautiful, beautiful time where your body is going through the most drastic changes. It can be very scary, but it's a time to celebrate these amazing changes that are going to happen in your life. And if you're someone like me who is looking to stay in the best shape as possible and just overall stay healthy during this new journey, I get it and I understand 100%. Before you got pregnant, you probably had a huge fitness goal in mind that you were working so hard towards. And now, since you are now conceiving, it's kind of like, well, what am I supposed to do now? Like, am I supposed to fall off? Am I supposed to continue my workout journey? What exactly am I supposed to do? So I know it can be scary and challenging all at once, but hopefully these tips that I'm giving you guys today will give you a better understanding on things you must know to get in shape during the first trimester. So without further ado, let's hop right into the video. The first thing that you must know in order to get in shape during your first trimester, always consult with your OB/GYN before you start any workout regimen. When it comes to a woman's body, everyone's body is different and going through different changes. So a routine that works for someone else may not work exactly for you. Sometimes the risk may outweigh the benefit if you are not being careful on what you're doing. So you need to go to your OB/GYN first. Make sure they give you an okay to continue your workout regimen before any kind of physical activity. This is so important, so please do not skip this step. Number 2, accommodate your workout schedule. This is not a time to hit PRs. This is not a time to max out on weights. Yes, I know that you may have been doing that before your workout, but just because that you can do something doesn't mean that you should be doing it. When it comes to the first trimester, a lot of women have trouble with morning sickness when usually the morning sickness lasts all day and not just in the morning. They deal with lower back pain, stomach cramps, fatigue. There's so many symptoms that women go through during their first trimester, so you have to listen to your body. And if your body is telling you that you need to go lighter on the weights, then that's what you need to be doing. Now, normally you can continue the same workout routine as what you've been doing before, as long as you consult with your OB/GYN and get the okay from them. But normally you can continue the same workout regimen. The only thing that we're going to be changing during the first trimester is the amount of sets we do, the amount of reps, and the intensity of the workout. So instead of doing 5 sets of 10 for a barbell squat, this time maybe back it down to 2 or 3 sets for maybe 5 to 8 reps, and making sure they're taking longer breaks in between each set. And we also want to make sure we are checking our heart rate in between sets. You can either wear an Apple Watch or a Fitbit. It tells you exactly what your heart rate is during a given exercise. Or if you're not able to get a Fitbit or an Apple Watch right now, you can count your heart rate by hand. Out of all the portion of my wrist closest to my thumb, I'm going to put 2 fingers on my pulse, and I'm going to count each beat that I feel for 15 seconds. After that, I'm going to multiply that by 4. Let's say that I count 30 beats in 15 seconds. I'm going to multiply that by 4, and that equals to 120 beats per minute. Depending on what your OB/GYN says, the general rule is to stay under 150 beats per minute during an exercise. And if it's too high, then that's when it can become dangerous. You always want to stay below 150 beats per minute unless your OB says otherwise. That is considered normally safe, so you can do it either way. You can count your heartbeat manually, or you can buy an Apple Watch, Fitbit, or any kind of watch that can count your heart rate. Now, with accommodating your workout schedule, you also want to avoid any kind of strenuous supersets. So instead of doing a goblet squat and a reverse lunge back to back, do the goblet squat by itself for 2 to 3 sets. Take a break, and then go into the next exercise and do 2 to 3 sets. So I do recommend avoiding supersets that are too strenuous. Usually with supersets, that makes your heart rate get up pretty high, and we always want to stay below around 150. So make sure that you are separating your supersets and doing each exercise individually. If you don't feel comfortable doing a certain exercise, even if someone says that it's okay to do, Don't overthink it, just don't do it. For example, if you do not feel comfortable doing a barbell squat with free weights, switch over to a Smith machine squat because the machine is going to help you with your form without relying on having perfect form with a free weight. So always do something that you're comfortable with. If you're not comfortable with it, don't hesitate about it, just don't do it because the risk may outweigh the benefits, and we always want to stay as safe as possible during the first trimester. Number 3, do not avoid core exercises. Now there is a myth that we have to avoid core or ab exercises completely, but there is a difference between doing an ab exercise, which is working the rectus abdominis, the outer portion of your abdominal area, which is typically called the six-pack layer, versus working your deep core muscles. We want to continue to work our deep core muscles during pregnancy because they help support your growing baby and your uterus and help prevent any back or pelvic pain. Also, more benefits doing deep core exercises: improves labor and delivery, improves recovery time after having the child, and the biggest one, it reduces the risk of diastasis recti, which is a condition where the abdominal muscles separate during pregnancy. Now there are certain exercises, mostly abdominal exercises, requires twisting or bending at the spine, can cause diastasis recti to occur. But if you are working your deep core muscles, for example, doing side planks, dead bugs, bird dog, things of that nature where we're working the muscles underneath the rectus abdominis, that is what's going to have all the great benefits during pregnancy. We still want to work our deep inner core muscles, but the ab muscles, the six-pack layer, that's usually what we want to avoid during pregnancy. Number 4 is to keep your body moving. I know that this is a time where the symptoms are usually the worst in the first trimester, where you are constantly sick. You are constantly getting the ick for every single thing that you smell. You have abdominal pain, you have back pain, you're super tired, you're taking naps all day. I understand that. But we still want to move our body. And it's okay to go for a short walk, do an at-home yoga class in replace of going to the gym and doing an actual workout. Just remember that walking is still a workout. Yoga is still a workout, and it is okay to replace those things. This time is just temporary. You'll have plenty of time to get back into your normal routine, so make sure that you're taking these 9 months into consideration and doing things that's going to benefit you and benefit your baby. Like I said, even if you can't get to the gym, get a walking pad from Amazon, get your daily steps at home while you're watching your favorite Netflix series. You can go for a nice stroll outside in the park or around your neighborhood. There are plenty of different alternatives when it comes to fitness. You do not always have to go full force. So always remember that it's okay to substitute for something that's less strenuous and for something that's still going to keep you in shape. Not underestimate the power of just walking or just simple exercise. Number 5, avoiding saunas and hot yoga, hot Pilates, anything that has a heated room can cause a lot of stress to the baby. So we want to be safe, making sure our workout classes is at room temperature. We do not want to go in a sauna. We do not want to do any kind of class that's in a hot room. So instead of doing hot Pilates, you can just do normal, regular mat Pilates. Instead of hot yoga, do regular yoga. There's so many different alternatives when it comes to hot rooms. I'm the person that loves to do hot Pilates, so yeah, it was a little bit of a stress for me. It is just temporary and you can still get a good workout without any kind of saunas or hot room. Now I have some additional tips on top of the 5 tips that I just gave you guys. We are going to go over a few good exercises that are good for first trimester, which includes squats, lunges, deadlifts, any kind of machines, yoga and Pilates, like I said again, and walking. Now remember, when it comes to squats, deadlifts, lunges, machine, you must consult with your OB/GYN first. And this is typically safe for those that have done this kind of workout in the past for years and years before they started to conceive. Now, bad exercises is any brand new routine, something that you are not used to. So if you never ran before in your life, running may not be the best idea to do while you are conceiving. skateboarding. Any kind of activity that can cause you to fall is also not the best idea. This includes biking or going hiking in high altitudes. Again, saunas and hot yoga is a no-go. That should not be in your routine in any trimester of pregnancy. And exercises that can cause stress to the belly. This is normally for the second and third trimester. You may be able to get away with it during the first trimester, but once you start to have a belly, burpees, push-up, or doing exercises that requires you to lie on your stomach, like doing a lying hammy curl machine, is a no-go. Keep those out of your routine. And last but not least, the biggest tip is just because you can do it doesn't mean that you should. Always, always, always remember that. Now, since I gave you guys plenty of tips on how to stay in shape during the first trimester, now we're going to get to my specific workout routine. So my workout routine has been very simple. I've came to the fact that I have to change some things around, and I am okay with it because I know this is just a phase and I will be able to get back into the things that I love and enjoy when it comes to fitness. I used to work out 4 times a week, but now my routine is very simple. It makes me feel good, and that is just 2 to 3 times a week. So I do 1 yoga class, which is either in person or at home, which I'll show you an at-home version today. 1 sculpt class, which is in person, which includes light dumbbells, between 5 to 15 pound dumbbell. And my last day is 1 lifting day at the gym, which normally includes lower body, but I do throw in a little bit of back and upper body in there as well. So that is my routine, and I've been sticking with it. I also just ordered a walking pad off of Amazon, so I'm going to start incorporating just daily walks as well. I want to stay as active as possible, so I'm going to incorporate just walking on the walking pad and doing that a couple times out the week as well, so I can have it right in my home. It'll be super easy to wake up, get my steps in without having to worry about going to the gym. So that's my current routine. So we're going to start off with day number 1, which is a yoga class. This time I'm going to be doing from home. Now, this current workout routine that I am doing, this is all personal to me. This is what my OB allows me to do. This is just what works well for me, and everybody is different. Every pregnancy is different. So just because this workout routine works for me does not mean it will work well for you. Please consult with your OB/GYN or a medical professional before attempting any exercise in this video.
Exhale, release all that air, rounding as much as possible. One, the chest hand, right leg is the leg that's working. 3, 2, 1, and work. Inch forward, lunge back, back to center, stand. 1 and walk back.
So that completes the video. That is my current updated workout routine. I do hope you guys enjoyed this new little surprise, new little different kind of content. And if you guys would like to see more pregnancy and fitness related videos, maybe I can start a new series on this topic. But please, please, please let me know in the comments below. And if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up so I know that this is the type of content you guys like to see from here on out. This is a whole new journey, a whole new different phase in our lives. And I hope you guys are so excited to become your best selves for not only yourself, but for your future little one. Make sure you guys check out my website at AntoinetteMariaFit.com. All of my social links are right down below as well, so make sure you guys check that out. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.